Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti 11GB GPU in Dead Island 2. This one is a Gigabyte model of the card, white edition with a triple fan cooler. We're running it with the latest Nvidia drivers as usual, and you can see all of its specs right here in Tech PowerUp's GPU Z. Again, those 11GB are just beautiful from a 2017 GPU. Over on the left, we're pairing it with the Ryzen 7 5800X3D and 32GB of RAM to avoid CPU bottlenecks. This is 3600MHz CL14 DDR4 in dual channel. Let's get into it now, shall we? The building shaders of this game is just so beautiful, guys. Can we talk about that for a second? The Last of Us Part 1 takes half an hour minimum to install the shaders. This one takes like 10 seconds, not even 10 seconds, like 5 seconds. Anyway, let's go over the settings first. We're starting this off at 1080p resolution using the Ultra settings preset. So the game is actually maxed out at the moment. No FSR2 is being utilized, but I'm going to test it out here in this video as well. And let's go. And alright, here we are in Beverly Hills. Somebody told me that this is the most intensive area in this game. And, well, I do believe it because there is a ton of vegetation around this part, as you can see, and it drops your FPS like crazy, as it usually does in games. Now, the game is fairly smooth, but I am noticing a couple of frame time spikes here and there, as you can see, by the way. I don't think I have seen that in other GPUs that I've tested here in this one, aside from the GTX 1650, which is a 4GB card, and it was actually running out of VRAM. This one is definitely not running out of VRAM. It could just be loading some things in the background. I don't know. This club that I'm using here is extremely good, by the way. It's my best weapon, actually. Interestingly, because I also have like an electrical machete and stuff like that, but this is better. Now, if you're wondering if you should buy this game with the GTX 1080 Ti, I guess you should. It runs really well, especially if you have a 1080p monitor, and I have tried it already at 1440p for a bit, and it also ran extremely well. I didn't see it drop from 60, although I wasn't really in the Beverly Hills area, so it might drop in this part of the map. Once again, it's more intensive because it has a lot of vegetation, I guess. Let's get this one, actually. There we go. Beautiful. That was nice. But yeah, the stuttering issues seem to have gone away. Now we're seeing, like, very slight frame time issues here and there, but it's not really that noticeable, honestly. I think you're gonna have a really, really nice experience with GTX 1080 Ti. Oh, there goes another stutter. Anyway, let's continue. I guess we should set this on fire with my electrical machete. There we go. Come on, guys. Come over here. There it is. Now you're gonna explode. Nice. Very good. Goodbye, sir. Oh, boy. This one exploded in our faces. Okay. But again, guys, you won't really have any issues with the GTX 1080 Ti. It's a beast of a card still, and whenever developers actually care about optimization, it shows that you don't really need anything more than a GTX 1080 Ti if you're playing games at 1080p res, which is super interesting, because this is a 6-year-old GPU already. Let's stop it there. I would not utilize FSR here at this resolution because it looks super noisy and pixelated at times. Let's bump it up now to 1440p and see how it does. Here we go, 2560 by 1440 using Ultra settings still, no FSR. And wow, it looks way better like this. Let's start counting the FPS. VRAM usage is almost at 10 gigabytes, so the 11 gigs on the 1080 Ti are still good enough for this at 1440p maxed out. Oh, it just crashed. Again, 2023 games. You never know what to expect. I'm pretty sure I have seen it crash previously, guys. Oh, wait a second. Let's set this on fire. There we go. Now, please run into the fire. Thank you. Oh, they're not set on fire. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Start counting the frames, guys. There we go. See, it's getting very close to 60 frames per second. And honestly, if you have an overclocked version of this GPU, it should actually get you those 60 plus more often than this one, because this is running at 1800 and something megahertz, and you can see these cards up to like 2100 megahertz, like 2000 megahertz easily. This one, yeah, it's already dropping a little bit here. Again, it will depend on the area of the map where you are, of course. Some parts are going to be more intensive, like this one. Other parts aren't going to be as intensive. And I've played this for about like 15 minutes before I started recording it on the 1080 Ti. And in the previous area where I was, it was getting consistently 60 plus all of the time. So there's that. Again, if you just overclock it a little bit, it would get you 60 plus all of the time, which is very, very good to see at 1440p in a recent title. And, you know, one that actually looks decent. You know what? Oh, yes, it's dropping a little bit again. I think it would be more stable for sure with high settings, guys. So I'm actually gonna stop it right there and try the high settings preset instead of ultra. It still looks very good on high. I mean, this game even looks good on low, honestly. But let's try it out like this next. I'm gonna restart the game to make sure that it fully applies everything. And we're back here, getting... Ooh, that is a major improvement. Also, we could have used FSR too, I just remembered it now, at ultra settings. But I forgot, okay? I forgot, and it would look worse anyways than just dropping it down to high. So this is definitely the way to go if you're playing at 1440p with the GTX 1080 Ti. Okay, so things are getting really intensive. 61 right there, guys. Let's have a little bit of a fight here, okay? Alright, come on. You die. No, it's not really intensive whatsoever. Alright, let's leave. Okay, we got some farts over here just flying around in the world. Gotta be careful with those. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is the way to play this game with the GTX 1080 Ti, for sure. Well, is this Michael?
Someone killed this zombie.
Okay, it's not Michael. That's good. Oh boy, what the hell? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We got this. Let's kill this bastard right here. It's just a walker. If it was one of those crusher guys, I would be very, very scared. Okay, and I had to kill a couple of them actually previously today at once. Like, it was very hard. I died like 5 times. That's why I didn't put it in the video. Also, can we talk about how it's a little bit more stable as well? Like, I'm not seeing those huge spikes on the frame time anymore. It still has those little fluctuations that are pretty weird, but no big spikes, and it's actually fairly smooth right now. Definitely much smoother than ultra settings. Are you Mike? No, this
sorry, zombie.
Ricky.
Party's over.
Not a zombie.
What is happening, dude? That's so weird. But of course he had to be here near the beer, right? Like, I would go here as well. There are a ton of zombies. Oh, of course, because he's playing the guitar. You stupid idiot. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, okay. I can't really touch that thing for some reason. Oh, yes, they can drop in the pool and die. Nice. All right. Oh, there's an... no, that's not a big one, but riot gear. Okay, okay. So these are probably a little bit tougher to kill. But see, guys, it is super buttery smooth. Even without the help of FSR. Right now it's actually dropping slightly, as you can see, though, with the fire effects and the zombies on your face. But not a huge issue. I think it's a really nice experience with the 1080 Ti here. Obviously, if you still want those 60 plus 100% of the time and you don't want to overclock your card, you got the FSR2 support, which will net you a few more FPS. And at 1080p, it didn't look too good, but at 1440, well... It's not like native resolution. I can still spot a lot of noise compared to native res. But it's not too bad. Alright, can I kick this one to the pool? No, 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 no. Amy, stop getting stuck. Please stop. These are not things to get stuck on. Oh boy, yeah, see a lot of that noise and shimmering around this thing. It wasn't like that previously at native resolution, so pick your poison, I guess. This will definitely get you those 60 plus, but you gotta deal with that weird look. Alright, let's go fight this guy. See, it's not dropping whatsoever right now, near the fire effects and the zombies. That's great. Alright. Good stuff at 1440p. I was really impressed at first when I started this game at 1440 with a 1080 Ti. Like, it's doing a great job. Okay, 3840 by 2160 is next, and it's 4K resolution on high settings. Gonna turn off FSR first. Probably not a good idea, but All right, we are in 40s now. How can I get to that thing now? Everything is on fire. Oh boy. Okay. What? Oh boy! What the hell? Okay. All right. Whoa! Chill down, people. Not people. These are not people. YouTube. Okay. Please don't demonetize me. We're not killing people in this video. It's just zombies. Not even zombies. They're zombies. Can we kick them into the pool, please? Like, that's the best way to kill them. There we go. All right. Cool. Oh boy. No, I'm dead. Oh, seriously. But it doesn't drop from 30, although it stutters a lot more than it did previously. I think when you get closer to that 30 FPS mark, it starts stuttering a bit more, and the frame time starts being a little bit more inconsistent. You got the option to play at a lower resolution that's much more adequate for a card like this with good FPS, so just take it. Don't play at 4K. I'm still gonna try it with some FSR here. And it is almost enough to get to 60 FPS. No, I broke the thing. I loved this weapon. Okay, let's... oh, this one's gonna explode. Let's get out of here. Please explode. Thank you very much. Getting 60s now and 50s. No. All right. Also, what can I do to pass the mission? I'm not really understanding what I need to do. Well, we're not going to spend a lot longer here, so we're probably going to pass the mission in the next video on Dead Island 2. But yeah, 50-something frames per second. It's much better than at native resolution. The frame time is also a lot smoother, so there's that. You can actually play at 4K with a 1080 Ti if you want to. Is it the best experience? Damn it, man! No, it's not the best experience. But you still have the option to play at like medium settings with quality FSR. And that might still look really good. I don't know. I'm just gonna restart. Alright, guys, look at that. Close to 69 FPS. It's perfect. This is actually very similar FPS to what we were seeing at 1440p Ultra. So that means that it will drop from 60 still. But it still looks really good, guys. I mean, if you have a 4K monitor, just play on medium settings. And those clock speeds on the GPU are going down like crazy at 4K. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, there we go. Beautiful stuff. They just died all of a sudden. Oh, no, not this one. Wait a second. This is a burning runner, so it's natural for him to burn. That's why he's not dying. This one as well. All right, let's eat this. Replenish the health. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're gonna go inside of the fire as well. It's gonna be okay for the most part. It's getting like around 60 on average. Inside of houses, it goes up into like the 80s at times. 1080 Ti, man. Such a beast of a card. It's doing a great job here, guys. But yeah, this is doing much better than expected. Oh, it just crashed again. Okay, that's it for this one. You can play at 4K as long as you play on medium with FSR enabled. You're gonna get 60-ish FPS, and as long as you're fine with a couple of drops here and there. At 1440p, I'd go native resolution with the high settings, maybe overclock the card a little bit to make sure that it achieves 60 plus all of the time. And at 1080p, well, feel free to do whatever you want. The thing can run it at ultra 60 plus all of the time. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Catch you in the next one very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.